can't fucking believe this. Could everyone
calm the fuck down?
Hands down, eh?
When did we all start taking pre-season so seriously?
This is for the ones who care.
I hate to break it to you lads, but
if you ask me, is it ideal for physically to prepare? I say certainly not.
Pre-season it's a marketing project. We're in China.
Has it other advantages? Yes, because we can meet fans all over the world.
Bayern just lost 4-0 to AC Milan, and those AC Milan players have literally known each other for about a week. They don't even know each other's names. Calm the fuck down. People literally expect 4-0 wins, and if it doesn't happen, then the banners come back out. Lads, listen, right? We've only just fucking finished a 28-hour flight to Australia, then to go back on to China without Alexis or Winger at right back, and Maitland-Niles at centre back, some raffle ticket winner at left wing back. You got a left back at fucking centre back, and then you look at the Chelsea lineup, and it's basically their team from the FA Cup final. They are taking this seriously. They came to win. They wanted some revenge, but at least the kid's got some minutes, right? I mean, when else is he actually supposed to play the kids?
A good opportunity for me to see players at that level who have no experience.
When else is Cohen Bramall going to get the chance to play against Premier League champions? He looks like a diamond in the rough. Well, he looks like a fucking orange in the mud signing, yeah? Who may well come good. He might not even fucking be able to forge himself a career at Arsenal. Can't actually have thought that we signed him to feature in the Premier League campaign. Surely. Ahead of Monreal, ahead of Kolasinac, who we just signed and is, I think, the highest paid player at the club right now. I mean, this is Project Nursery back in full effect.
You could see that we were a bit less mature than Chelsea. It was as well the last day of our tour. It was quite long, and we looked a bit jaded tonight.
If they'd won, I would be stood here singing their praises and looking optimistically towards the season. But I will tell you why there's negativity dripping from the souls of Arsenal fans right now. It's because they're scared that this is all fucking too familiar. You've created a bunch of skeptics.
It doesn't matter!
That you cost 50 fucking million pounds.
It doesn't matter!
So that you are a record signing, or that you scored 40 fucking 8,000 goals in Ligue 1 over the last 15 years at a strike rate of fucking 4.8 per game. If little old Maitland-Niles is getting judged and thrown to the lions on LACAZETTE, I'll be honest, mate, when I'm having a look at what you're offering, from your movement, which looked bang average, to your touch, which looked bang average, if not fucking slightly worrying, to your strength, which basically isn't much more than Theo Walcott, to the fact that you disappeared, and people are going to say don't judge him. I'm not judging him, right? I'm just letting you know that for me, it was slightly worrying, right? This guy's a massive investment. And while I know he's going to score goals, he's going to score goals for sure. Definitely will score goals in the Premier League, right? Against top teams, against organised defences like Chelsea's. I think you have to say the jury's out. I'm not expecting hat-tricks from the get-go, but what we've seen so far is him score a tap-in against fucking Koala Bear FC. Yeah? 45 minutes of meh against Bayern Munich. Disappearing act against Chelsea. No one's fucking saying he doesn't need time. He needs lots of time. He was surrounded by Kante, David Luiz, Cahill. He was up against the best. You know, these are Premier League champions for a reason. But it wasn't a good showing. But as a defender, am I frightened when I'm watching this guy? Am I worried about getting beaten for pace or out-muscled? I don't know. Ozil's touch looked bang average as well, so I wouldn't read too much into it. Pitch didn't really help. I told you in the last video where I thought Arsenal's problems really lie. Even though I'm analysing Lacazette, it's actually not really Lacazette's fault, to be honest. I'm not fussed by the scoreline, don't get me wrong. It's daft getting worked up over it. It's a fucking pre-season fucking friendly, right? It's a kickabout, a runaround, a circus show, clown show, yeah? Chinese clown show. But there were actually early signs of a return to the banter era, for sure. Even before kickoff, you're thinking, what's going on here? David Ospina, I mean, you fucking having a laugh. You're trying to get arrested for GBH.
Banter.
Monreal I'm usually full of praise for, but Jesus Christ, it's just the most basic footballing brain you need to realise that you've got to show Willian onto his left. Lots of talk about Oxlade-Chamberlain going to Chelsea. He showed signs last season of being able to command that position, and that wing-back role was new to him, but it was promising to have a guy that's that versatile and could whip balls in from the right-hand side. But honestly, he didn't create much. And defensively, he was absolutely shocking and got left flat in his arse by Marcus Alonso. This time is supposed to be about preparation for the coming season. And whilst teams like Manchester City are accumulating half of the world's fullbacks, we're busy trying to play fucking Bramall and Oxlade-Chamberlain and Maitland-Niles at centre-back. Just a little bit have a reality check as to where we are. Just stop kidding yourself into thinking that we deserve to win every game. You shouldn't be placing the importance that people are on pre-season. I get it, football's back and we're all excited, but you don't need to worry about pre-season like this. It's unhealthy. Chelsea have got a surplus of talent. I mean, internationals like Boga. We've got a lot of catching up to do as far as the youth projects go, as far as, you know, Project Nursery, Project Kindergarten goes. But getting the Sancho guy from City would be a hell of a start. And Chelsea look good. Yeah, they did look good, right? But we know Chelsea look good. I mean, those are the Premier League champions without, let's say, Hazard and Diego Costa. Is there anyone else who's missing from the team? I mean, Bakayoko or fucking Morata. They've made some nice signings, haven't they? And one of the signings that they made earlier on, another product of Liga, Michy Batshuayi, he looks like he's all right, doesn't it? As far as I'm concerned, this is not high on the agenda as far as the importance for Arsenal Football Club goes right now, analysing that game, especially with the performance. But let's be realistic, that is pretty much our attack without Alexis. You've got Xhaka and Ramsey, who as individuals actually look quite good, but as a pairing, I just don't see it. I actually think we need to sign 2 or 3 more players to be really confident going into the season. But once again, it looks like we might not actually be ready. The Sanchez thing is definitely going to drag on. You know, it's obviously going to be influenced by PSG coming in. Will that even be influenced by them getting or not getting Neymar over the line? It's by no means over. And unfortunately, because the transfer window doesn't shut until the season's already a couple of 4 games in, I think we're going to see similar issues to what we all have become so accustomed to, and that is the reason that people are so sceptical and freaking out. There's a long way to go. We've still got business that can be done. Alexis may well end up staying, and I think that if we add 2 more, then we're probably in a good place. But don't expect Maitland-Niles and fucking Cohen Bramwell to keep a clean sheet against the Premier League champions. I mean, come on, mate. The goal that they scored with Cesc Fabregas, just quality crossfield ball, absolutely beautifully picked up by Marcus Alonso. Left Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain on his arse. Waited patiently for that run from Michy, who'd actually set the whole thing up in the first place, although slightly accidentally. And Michy, first time, just buried. But I'm sorry, Ospina, mate. I could have fucking saved that. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you there. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. And drop the video a damn like if you breathe oxygen. For now, though, I've been hughwizzy, and this has been a lot of fun. Peace.